Hello students, greetings from Firebird Institute of Research and Management. In this video, we are going to discuss MAT 2022 September question paper, data analysis part. Already we have given videos based on MAT September 2022 question paper analysis and arithmetic skills, data sufficiency. We will provide you those links in our description box. You can refer those who are preparing for the upcoming December as well as Feb MAT exams. You can refer these videos. So these are the recent questions. These are the questions based on September MAT question paper, which we have discussed here. And also we have taught you some basic shortcuts to solve those data analysis questions within a short time. So definitely watch the complete video so that you will get some basic knowledge. Okay, and also you'll learn shortcuts definitely. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, and also we request you all to share this video with all your friends, those for preparing for MAT exams. And first, we'll take this question, and this is a question based on temperature. Okay, so they have given in horizontal part, they have given the cities PQRST and its maximum and minimum temperature in various months starting from September to January. Okay, the first question is, yes, in which months respectively the maximum temperature of yes is the second highest and the minimum temperature of the Q is the highest. So if we go through this table, it will be very easy to answer. The maximum temperature of, in which month maximum temperature of yes is highest. So in which month? Yes. Maximum temperature of yes is highest in the month of November. Okay, right? Yes is second highest. See here, my question is, let us see the first question. In which month respectively the maximum temperature of yes is the second highest? First highest in the month of November. Second highest September. The only answer which starts with September is option B. So you can take option B and move on to the next question if you want to check with the remaining part, the second part. The second part of the question is minimum temperature of the Q is highest. So what is the minimum temperature of Q here? Minimum temperature of Q highest, it lies in the month of January. Okay, January is the minimum temperature of Q. Now, let us go to the second question. What is the average maximum temperature of T over all the months together? Average maximum temperature. So, I need to add all the parts. So, 12 plus 9, 21. 21 plus 15. 21 plus 10 is 31. 31 plus 5, 36. 38, 43. So, just divide 43 by 5. What is 43 by 5? 8.6. So, option D is the answer. Okay. If you understand the concept, it will be very easy to solve. Now, the third question. What is the respective ratio between the minimum temperature of T on 1st September? So minimum temperature of T on 1st September is 9 and the maximum temperature of R on 1st October 15. So 9 is to 15. You can cancel both in terms of 3 table. 3 is to 5 is your answer. Okay. Now let us go to the next question. Next. In which month the difference between maximum temperature and minimum temperature of the P is the second highest? So maximum temperature and minimum temperature of P is the second highest. What is the difference here? 10. And here what is the difference? 14 is the difference. And here 11, 7, minus 4, minus of minus 7, it becomes minus 4 plus 7 plus 3. They are asking about the second highest. Okay. What, in which month the temperature difference is the second highest? So the second highest falls in the month of November. November is my answer. Okay. Next one. What is the difference between maximum temperature of R on 1st November? So the maximum temperature of R on 1st November is 4. And the minimum temperature of P on 1st January minus 7. So 4 minus of minus 7. The temperature difference is around 11. So option C is your answer. Now, the second data interpretation question. So the first it is based on the temperature type, and the second one, so it involves tabular column as well as a bar graph, right? So you have to do little bit calculation then. Now see here, what percent of production share brand C had in 2018? In 2018, this orange shade shows the production and blue shade shows the capacity. Okay. So what is the production, total production in 2018? It is around 7 billion. And you first keep it in mind that 1 billion is equal to 1000 million. Okay, 1 billion is equal to 1000 million. Bar graph, the values are in billion. And in the tabular column, the production values of 5 different soap brands are in million. Okay, now the question is, brand C is what percent of total production in 2018? In total production, it is 7 billion is the production. In 2018, total soap production is 7 billion. In terms of million, I can write it as 7,000. Okay, same in 2018, the production of C is, brand C is 550. So 550 divided by 7,000 into 100. So the basic concept of percentages, what we compare divided by to whom we compare. What we compare divided by to whom we compare. So I can cancel these zeros. And what is 55 by 7? 56, it comes around 8 times, right? So 57, 7.9. 56, if it is 56, your answer will be 8. Here, the value is 55 by 7. So your answer is option B. Okay, option B is your answer. 7.9% is your answer. Now we'll move to the next question. The ratio of number of branch that showed a decrease in 2016. Okay, so ratio of number of brands that showed a decrease in 2016. So what are the brands that showed a decrease in 2016? Brand A, brand B, and yes, other two brands. Two. Number of brands that showed an increase in 2019. If see here, they have given just 2019, but you should compare it with the previous year, 2018. Okay, when compared to 2018, brand A has shown increase, brand B, and brand C, brand D, brand E, all the 5 brands. So 2:5 is the ratio. So option A is your answer. Okay, now we'll move to the next question. What has been the maximum difference between production of 2 brands over 5 years period? So here what you have to do is, what is the minimum value? 237 is the minimum value and 562 is the maximum value. So in 5 years, the production by soap brand B in 2016 is 237, that is minimum. And the production by brand C in 2019, it is 562, that is maximum. The difference between these two will be 325. That is your answer for this question. Okay, now see here. We'll go to the next question. What percent of production share brand E had in 2015? So brand E had in 2015, it is 421. Okay, 421. And the total production in 2015 is what? 6 billion. Divide this by 6,000. Okay, divide this by 6,000. So if you cancel, you'll get the answer around 7%. Okay, your answer is what? 7%. Now, move to the next question. In which year did the capacity decrease by 12.5% over the previous year? The capacity should decrease. Okay, the capacity decreases by, so in which year you have to compare. See, in 2016, the capacity is 8 billion. In 2017, it is just 7 million. So 1 by 8 part has decreased, right? So 1 by 8 part, it is nothing but 12.5%. So in 2017, the production is decreased. Okay. Now, let us move to the next question. Okay, see, this is a DI which involves mode of travel. 3 columns, 3 graph they have given. 2 tabular columns and 1 graph. And this bar graph denotes the speed. Okay, that doesn't matter. Now, see, first tabular column gives you the cities and as well as the mode of transport. And second tabular column gives the distance value. And third gives you the speed. So the speed of the bus is 25 km per hour. And speed of train, it is 30 km per hour. And speed of car is 40 km per hour. For which of the following options is the travel time least? Okay, in which of the following options is the travel time least? See, if I take M to C, so M to C, I can go by train. Okay, the distance between M to C is what? 300 kilometer. Okay, what is the speed of the train? 30. And I know the basic formula for time taken is distance by speed. 300 by 30, 10 hours. And then from P to B, train. Okay, from P to B, I go by train. The distance between P to B is 300 kilometer, and again you'll get 10 hours. The distance between B to C, bus. Okay, the distance is what? You go by bus, and the distance is 100 kilometer. The speed of bus 25 kilometer per hour. 100 by 25, you'll get 4 hours. And the distance between K to B. K to B, the distance is 300. And at the same time, you go by bus. When you go by bus, 300 to 300 divided by 25, you'll get around 12 hours. So they are asking which travel time is the least? 4 hours. Okay, that is option C is your answer. So which is your answer? Option C is the answer for this question. Okay, now let us move to the next question. What is the maximum distance which can be traveled between cities P and C in a day? If they halt, if the halt time between any two consecutive trip is 2 hours. See, maximum distance between, that is distance between P and C, it is 150 kilometer, and they travel by car. The speed of the car is 40 kilometer. So 150 kilometer, if I travel with the speed of 40 kilometer per hour, I'll reach my destination in 3 hours 45 minutes. Okay, and if I take 2 hours halt there, and if I come back in 3 hours 45 minutes to the same. Okay, so from P to C, okay, I'll reach C here, and again I'll come to P, and another 2 hours I'll take rest at P, and again I'll travel for 3 hours 45 minutes and I'll reach C. Okay, again I'll come back. Okay, at C I'll take 2 hours halt, and again I'll come back to P. Again you'll get 3 hours 45 minutes. Okay, again 2 hours. Again you'll come back to C. 3 hours 45 minutes. So just add in total in rough. 3 hours 45 minutes plus 2 hours 45 minutes. Okay, 3 hours plus 2 hours, 5 hours 45 minutes. 8 hours 45 minutes. 9 hours 30 minutes. 11 hours 30 minutes. 11 hours 30 plus 3 hours. 14 hours 30 minutes. 14 hours 30, 15 hours 15 minutes. 16 hours 16 minutes. 16 hours 16 minutes plus 45 minutes. 17. Okay. 17 hours, 20 hours, 22 hours. And 22 hours in total. So how many trips I have went through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 into 150 is nothing but not 5. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times it comes, right? So 1 second. So yes, see here. What is the maximum distance which can be traveled between cities P and C in a day? The halt time between any two consecutive trips is 2 hours. P and C they travel by car. Okay, and the distance is 150 kilometer. The speed of the car is 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, if I travel to certain distance to 150 kilometer with 40 kilometer per hour, I'll reach the destination in 3 hours 40 minutes. 45 minutes. Okay, I'll reach at C and there I'll take 2 hours rest. So 5 hours 45 minutes, right? And then again, I'll come back to P. Again, I'll come back to P and I'll take 2 hours left. Another 5 hours 45 minutes I should add. Same way I can add 3 5 hours or 4 5 hours 45 minutes. If I add 4 5 hours 45 minutes, 4 5 hours will be around 20 hours. 1.5 hours, 3 hours. Right? So 3 hours. So 23 hours will be completed. And remaining 1 hour, the next 1 hour I'll be in travel. Okay. And the next 1 hour I'll be in travel. Okay. In a trip, I will cover 150 kilometers. I have traveled 4 times. So 600 kilometers. Okay, I have traveled 4 times. So 600 kilometers plus 40 kilometers. I'll travel in the 24th hour. So my answer is 640 kilometers. Okay, so my answer is 640 kilometers. Next one. How many non-stop round trips can be made by the driver in 16 hours on B to C routes? 16 hours on B to C route. B to C, I will travel by bus. Okay. And the distance between B to C is 100 kilometers. Bus, 2 hours. Okay, sorry, 20 in bus. The speed of the bus is 25 kilometers per hour. Okay, right? To reach from B to C, I will take 4 hours. In 16 hours, how many non-stop round trips? There's nothing but 2 is your answer. 2 round trip. Okay, 1 round trip involves reaching B from B to C and again coming back to C, B. It is 1 round trip. And the second round trip, again B to C and coming back to C to B. Okay, do you understand this? So 2 is the answer. Next one. For which of the following options is the travel time most? So when you compare, say if I say from K to B, from K to B, I should travel by bus. The speed of the bus is 25 kilometers per hour only. And the distance between K to B is 300 kilometers, 300 by 25, 12 hours. So here it comes the travel time most. Okay. Next. Which city can be reached from city P in the least time? Which city can be reached? Okay. From P in the least time. From city P in the least time. If I take P to M. P to M, I should travel by bus. And the distance between P to M is 100 kilometer. Okay, the speed of the bus is 25 km per hour. So here my travel time is 100 by 25, 4 hours. And here P to K, the train speed is 30 km per hour. Okay, P to K, I should travel by train. P to K, the distance is 150, 150 by 30, 5 hours. And P to C, car, the distance is 150. In car, my speed is 40 km per hour. 150 by 40, I'll get 3 hours, 45 minutes. Then P to B, 300, I travel by train. The speed of the train is 30 km per hour, 10 hours. So the speed will be maximum here. So the time taken will be most in case of option D. So the least time taken from from city P to reach city C. Okay. Okay, this is the least time. Now, okay, this is a question based on caselet, which you should remember. So first, you should solve the basic things. See, a company has 150 employees with the ratio of men to women as 7:8. So total men in the company is 70 and total women 80. Okay, now there are three concerns, sales. Let us take sales, men and women. Okay, in sales, see here, 50% of the total women work here. In sales, total women 40. And 40% of the total men. So 40% of the total men is 28. And in HR, 30% of the total women, 30% of the total women 24. And 30% of the total men 13, 21. And in operations, 20% of the total women 16. 30% of the total men 21. Then 7 men and 9 women are in HR and sales both. So in HR and the sales, you should remember that there are 7 men and 9 women. Okay. 5 men and 8 women are in sales and operations. 5 men and 8 women. Okay. In all the three sections, there are 2 men and 3 women. Okay. Now, my first question is, what is the ratio of men to women in sales function only? Okay, what is the ratio of men to women in sales function only? Okay, so first, how many men are there in sales? Totally, there are 28 men, isn't it? Okay, when it comes to all the 3 sections, that is sales, operations, and HR. Sales, operations, and HR, 2 men are there. Okay, 2 men in sales and HR. And when it comes to HR and sales, there are 7 men. There are 7 men who are in HR as well as sales. So already I have written 2. So another remaining sales and HR. In sales and HR, there are 5 more men. Combined, they are working. And in sales and operation, there are 5 men. Already there are 2 men out of 5 in all the 3 combinations. So in sales and operation, remaining 3 men. So if you add all the 1, so 10 men are in 2 sections or 3 sections, more than 1 section. 10 men are in more than 1 section. So what is the remaining people who are working in sales? Only 18 men. Out of 28 men, there are 18 men who are working in sales only. And similarly, in the same way, if you do for women, you will get 26 women who are working for sales only. Other 14 will be employed in more than 1 operations. Okay, so 18 is to 26, 9 is to 13 is your best option. Answer. Okay, the answer for this question is 9 is to B. Now, let us move on to the next part of this question. By what percent the number of men in sales more than the number of women in HR? So, number of men in sales 28. Number of women in HR 24. So 4 people are more there. 4 by 24 into 100. 1 by 6, you should know it is nothing but 16.667. This is your answer. Okay. So here this is just based on percentage. Now we'll go to the next question. The ratio of men to women only in HR. Okay. If I take men in HR, there are 21 men in total. Okay. In common, there are in all the three, that is sales, operation in HR, sales, operation in HR, there are 2 men. They'll go out. With HR and sales, there are 7 men. So 2 men will be involved in all the three. Remaining 5 men will be involved in what? HR and sales alone. So in total, 7 men out of 21 men will be involved in more than one. Okay. So 14. Okay. The only option starts with 14 is option A. If you work out for women, you'll get 15 as answer. So option A is your answer. Okay, then it's enough. You get the first part of the answer, you can go to move on to the next question. Next. What is the ratio of number of men in sales and operations, both to that of women only in operations? Okay, what is the ratio of number of men in sales and operations? So number of men in sales and operations. Here, your answer is 5:8. Okay, if you solve this question, you'll get the answer as 5:8. Number of men in sales and operations. Okay, so that of women only in operations, you'll get around 5:8 as your answer. Now, see the next question. What percentage of the employees are in all the 3 functions? In all the 3 functions, 2 men and 3 women. So in total, there are 150 employees. So 5 by 150 into 100. So 0, 0 will get cancelled. 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is nothing but 33.33%. So here 3.3 is your answer. I hope guys you got some ideas based on how to approach the problems based on data analysis and sufficiency. I hope you like this video. So don't forget to subscribe our channel. Share this video with all your friends. Definitely